I've always done mostly digital art, but lately I've started experimenting with oils and canvases. I am by no means an expert, I don't even prep my canvases yet, and I haven't done much research, but I know that as long as I have a paintbrush and paint, it will be sufficient for me to start doing art. I also know that I'll be looking at all of these paintings in the future and see so many things that I could have done differently, but that's the only proper way to compare yourself. Not by looking at others, but by looking back at when you started to see how far you've gotten. Starting something new without feeling fully prepared can be intimidating, but waiting to get everything we think we need or until we collect a certain amount of knowledge before we start might discourage and slow us down. Sometimes we just have to start. Painting with oils has been such a different experience from what I've always been doing, and it's opened a whole new window. Working with oils has allowed me to tap into a more intuitive, feeling-based approach to my art, and it's very fulfilling to come up with these ways to visually represent and give specific shapes to my own thoughts and feelings. I used to always do fan art of already existing things because I felt that no matter how much I tried thinking about it, I couldn't come up with something unique to portray. Turns out I simply didn't know what I had to look for, since everything I needed has always been there. I didn't need to look or think, I just had to feel. I find it interesting that even though many people have told me that my paintings are quite dark, they evoke a completely different feeling for me because others aren't seeing this whole inner world and good memories I just subconsciously assume others can perceive, just like I do. In a way, I wish people could understand my exact mindset and get the same feelings I feel when looking at my paintings. But that's also the charm about it. It's personal, it's something that no one else will understand more than I do. Not in an isolating way that no one else will ever experience my paintings in the way I do, and that I'll never be able to share that, but in an intimate way, in the sense that there wasn't a combination of symbolism and visual representation as specific, so I've created it for myself, and so now it exists. By no means am I saying that what I paint has never been seen before and that it's completely unique. I'm just saying that it's a formula that I've been adapting and experimenting with until it worked for me. Slowly, I've been turning art into my main form of communication with myself, all the meanwhile others can also perceive it in their own way. Art's unique way to transcend language and convey complex emotions and ideas in a way that words often cannot allows me a deeper, more visceral connection with myself and with others, touching on subconscious and universal aspects of the human experience, and so art does it for me. Over the years, I've been accidentally finding out what would resonate with me the most. For example, this work has been one of my breakthrough moments. It's a character I painted from a game called Modlight, and this is when I found out that I really connected with painting faceless humanoids. I thought, that's my thing. A more subtle approach without mouths seemed like the perfect solution to my problem of finding it embarrassing to express my feelings with words. And the idea of being read like a book made me feel almost naked. The lack of human features like noses and hair, along with adding horns or other creature-like elements, further serve to abstract the figures, allowing for a deeper exploration of emotions without the constraints of traditional human forms. That lack of information is also then presented as an empty space that encourages viewers to fill it with their own unique ideas and thoughts. While I can't know what others are thinking, I can give them the space to share part of themselves. The use of these non-human features could symbolize a desire to distance myself from conventional human expression, perhaps to create a sense of universality or timelessness in my art. Then there's the theme of transformation or hybridity, in which I'm exploring identity and the blending of different aspects of the self. I feel this allows a deeper exploration of my own identity. In embracing the unpredictable and raw nature of art, I've discovered a profound connection to my inner self and a new language through which to express it. Each composition tells a story that is personal yet open to interpretation. As I continue to evolve as an artist, I find solace in the idea that art is not just about the finished painting, but about the journey of self-discovery and expression. I am also aware that as we change constantly, my art may take completely different forms in the future.